there. Governor Hochul taking stunning action. She makes a move that puts the suspect in that brutal Bronx sucker punch attack behind bars again. And thank you for being with us. I'm Lori Stokes.
And I'm Steve Lacey. That suspect was granted supervised release after charges were downgraded. This following that apparently unprovoked attack last week. Well, the governor's saying she took matters into her own hands and wants to make sure that the laws are being properly executed. Jessica Formoso joins us now with reaction from the Bronx District Attorney's Office. Jessica.
Good evening, Steve and Lori. The victim in this case is in the hospital fighting for his life. 52-year-old Jesus Cortez underwent brain surgery and is currently in a coma. The Bronx DA's office telling us it downgraded the charges to misdemeanors because it didn't have enough evidence to keep the initial attempted murder charge.
I took action in my own hands. I directed the Department of Corrections and Community Supervision to immediately examine whether or not this parole violation occurred. Yes.
And a violation did occur. Therefore, tonight, 55-year-old Bowie Van Fu is once again behind bars. According to Governor Kathy Hochul, the convicted level 3 sex offender who is on lifetime parole violated his parole when he allegedly sucker punched a stranger in the back of the head last week, leaving him in critical condition.
What the governor did is she found a nice little workaround where she had instructed an agency that is under the governor's purview, the Department of Corrections, to initiate a parole violation charge.
Fu was initially released without bail on Thursday morning after a Bronx judge granted him supervised release. The Bronx DA charged him with third-degree assault and second-degree harassment, both misdemeanors, which are not eligible for bail.
When there's no weapon, there's no aggravating circumstance, it's very difficult to charge anything other than misdemeanor assault.
Dmitriy Shakhnevich, an adjunct professor at John Jay College, says the governor used her authority to put the suspect back behind bars, saying her actions are incredibly unique.
You'll likely never see it again. A case where the governor takes into her own hands a direction to the Department of Corrections to review whether or not a parole violation took place, resulting in an arrest.
Meanwhile, Governor Hochul is asking judges to closely examine the bail reform laws.
The judges have wide discretion to set bail or to hold someone. And I'm putting an emphasis on hold someone. That has to happen.
The DA's office says it has no further comment at this time, but is glad the Division of Parole was taking action in this case. Steve?
All right, thanks, Jessica.